I've spent the last few hours trying to make this video and I've failed every time because I've been trying to make a logical argument in defense of homosexuality. And now I've come to the conclusion that there isn't one. There isn't a logical argument in defense of homosexuality simply because there isn't a logical argument opposing homosexuality. There is nothing in this world, there is no argument that you can put forward for or against homosexuality that makes logical sense. Homosexuality is not a logical issue. There are only two arguments that matter to anyone opposed to homosexuality. The first is the argument that homosexuality is unnatural. Now, what does homosexuality, being natural or unnatural, have anything to do with its moral value? It doesn't. It literally has nothing to do with it. The only thing that whether something is natural or unnatural has to do with its moral value is whether you feel comfortable with something being natural or unnatural. So that can be reduced to prejudice. What's the other argument? I'll give you one clue. Think back on every video on YouTube that has been against homosexuality, the ones that haven't been taken down. You know why they haven't been taken down? Because there have been people expressing religious views. Fool for a Lifetime, Yokup, Jesus Freak, all these people. The biggest cause of homophobia now is religious prejudice. These indoctrinated people who think that just because they feel something is wrong, or their religion tells them it is, then it must be wrong. I can't take this fact that a prejudice can be put forward in such a way that makes it look like a logical argument and looks like it should be treated as such, when it isn't and it can't. We've had people going backwards and forwards over this issue for years now, and no one's making any headway. Why? Because every time someone tries to make a logical or scientific argument in defense of homosexuality, they just come smack into the face of blind prejudice. There's nothing we can do about this. We can't make any logical or scientific arguments with these people. We can only try and educate those who don't know what homosexuality is in its entirety. We can try and educate those people, but we have nothing against those people who have an inbuilt prejudice. We can't argue with them on any front. We can't argue against them on the grounds of their religious text. We can't argue with logic, we can't argue with science, because it's a belief, it's a protected prejudice, that's all it is. We can't do anything about it. So, my question to you guys is this: why are we still trying to debate this logically? There's nothing we can do. Thanks, guys. See you later.